By I hear a buzzing noise. It was that chick with some of ignorance's boys. She said, "Prophet, we got you beat." By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife, deceit. But enough talk now for your haircut. When the clippers touched my hair, they blew the. After the explosion, there was no one left. Cause I know dim my poison hand touch of death. My vision's still kinda blurry, but I see a clue. Ignorance is at the library. I hurry with lightning speed like the Flash. He's at the big one on Grand Army Place. When I get inside, the door shut and the lights go off. Another trap. I hear a hissing sound. I smell a funny smell. I gasp, I can't breathe. Ignorance is laughing at me, waiting on my downfall. But he can't stop the prophet.
Well, Prophet, it seems like you're in a bit of a jam. I hope you can unstick yourself. Oh, and what you did to my wife, it was nothing. I have others. The saga continues.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with the. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the six, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank, I got plenty change. She rep HBK the over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Miami Heat. Looking at Miami, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And one of the guys we'll watch tonight is Ty Lawson. When he's on the floor, how does he impact the game so much, Shaq, given his size?
Well, I'm not a guard, but he's impossible to stay in front of either in the open court or in half court. He has great ability to change direction and stop on a dime. And when he's hot, watch out.
North Carolina guy.
North Kakalaki, one of the finest. He might be short, but he has the ability, honestly, to get to the rim at will. And there's no problem taking the contact and finishing the play at his size. That is a unique quality from the kid from North Kakalaki.
And that about does it. We send it to Kevin Harlan.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle team. At small forward, Justice Winslow. At the other forward position, Jay Coleman. At shooting guard, Eric Gordon. At the other forward position, Jaleel Okafor. At center, Carl Anthony Towns. The head coach of the visiting team is David Yeager.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Miami Heat, they're coming off a loss to the Cavs in Cleveland. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Seattle, Winslow is out there with Gordon. Then there's Towns. Then there's Okafor. And it's Coleman in at the 3 spot.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Full 24-second shot clock. Picked by Okafor. Winslow dishes to Towns. Here's Okafor. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Here's Teague after the basket by Seattle. Down low. Ashik, the pass to Bennett. Here's Teague. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Here's Joseph. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, he told me that basically on the defensive end, if they can do a good job on their outside shooters, everything else should fall into place. He said, listen, if we can force them to work the ball inside on a consistent basis, we feel like we have an excellent chance to win. We'll see, guys.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Now, here's Joseph. 13 feet away. And off the front, and there it goes.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Winslow, the pass to Coleman. Now here's Towns. Ashik defending. Here's Coleman. Second chance shot, and Towns lays it in.
They have got to put a body on it because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Now here's Joseph. To the left side wing. T kicks to Joseph. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Joseph's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Gordon dishes to Winslow. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against Portland.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for the
You know, he's got that beep speed, phenomenal speed. I mean, those kind of wide open buckets, they can come in bunches for him.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Out to the right wing. Here's Ingram. No good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Towns, the pass to Winslow. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Joseph kicks to Ashik. Outside Teague. Pass to Bennett. Here's Ingram. That one a little long. Now here's Winslow. Not a lot of room. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's off on the second. The Heat shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And finished off by Okafor.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Out to the right wing. Dishes to Joseph. Ashik with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Okafor. Coleman, guarded by Mayo. He dishes it to Bennett. Lawson is doubled. Feeds it to Mayo. Kicks to Bennett. And Teague, here we go. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Coleman. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
That's good. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Towns, and it's Seattle with another.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Teague drives in. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Gordon kicks to Winslow. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Anderson. 8 feet away. Porzingis can't hit. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Lawson outside. That 3 off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Oh, trying for it. Here's Towns, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
And in a conference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
And Miami making a change here. Goudlock is checked in. Big group substitution here for Seattle. The Heat have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Lawson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing, and he gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 2. For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And the 3 off target. And Miami shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. There's the pick. And Goudlock kicks to Mayo. And there's the feed to Goudlock. From past the arc. Green with the rebound. Seattle has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Porzingis. 1:35 left in the first. That's good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And there's the pass to Goudlock. to the inside. Here's Bennett. And it's blocked. Outside, Jones. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Jones. And another basket for Seattle.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Miami trailer. Anderson outside. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. He kicks it to Lawson. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Seattle too long.
Lawson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Anderson. It's deflected. It's stolen by Lawson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lawson's got the ball. That's good. Gaudalac's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Inside, stolen by Anderson. Gaudalac dishes to Lawson. It's stolen by Green. Here's Porzingis. 9-point game his last outing. It's all tied in Miami. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Here's Hunter. Anderson is out there with Omer Ashik. Then there's Andrew Gaudalac. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. There's a screen. Fires from deep. And he gets the bucket. Hunter's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Seattle.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Green up on top. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland. The Heat trail by 3. And Joseph kicks to Anderson. Passes it to Ingram. Drains the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Gordon kicks to Okafor. Puts up the baby hook. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
And it helped them get a narrow win. They needed every one of those points he got from the line. And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And Miami making a change here. Teague's checked in, and Seattle also making a change. Coleman's checked in for Gerald Green. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Coleman. Picked by Okafor. 6 on the shot clock. Coleman, the pass to Okafor. The second chance effort. To the paint. Here's Towns. The 6-footer's good. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for Seattle.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
And there's the pass to Ingram. to the wing on the left. And Teague, here we go. Offline with the baseline jumper. Seattle leading by 3. Coleman, the pass to Towns. He feeds it to Gordon. Now the dish to Okafor. Pass to Towns. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. No good. And Miami the other way now. Left side Anderson. Dishes to Teague. Passes it to Ingram. Fires for 3. That's good. 11 points in the game.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Picked by Okafor. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Teague. Last year, getting it done. 6th in assists. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And last season, his floor awareness was impeccable. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everybody involved.
Miami's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Joseph dishes to Usher. So they take the lead. And the Heat lead by 1. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got 4 this quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Teague drives in. Here's Ingram. They get it back. A Sheik. It's blocked.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
Okafor, the pass to Coleman. Back to Okafor. Rebound, Ashik.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Good ball movement here by Miami. That's good. He's got 13.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Ashik pulls it in. For Miami, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Teague, here we go, takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Seattle calls timeout. Anthony Bennett checked in for Omer. Zinkas, he's checked in for Seattle. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line. That's on Anthony Bennett.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for the Heat, and so he hits both. The Heat with the lead. He dishes it to T. Feeds it to Anderson. Missed inside.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Heat making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. Papa Petro banked in off the glass. And Seattle leads by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Timeout called, the Heat. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Anderson kicks to Lawson. Outside Mayo. Teague at the elbow. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go. Teague's got 6 points.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Puts it up from 12. A nice shot by Winslow.
Assisted by
The Heat have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Lawson drives in, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
And Seattle making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Over to the wing. Winslow. Shot is off. Heat have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's Teague. Mayo trying to break loose. And again, it's the Heat missing. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Inside, here's Lawson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And as a unit, guys, they only shot 70% from the line over the course of last season. Not the kind of percentage that they were hoping for.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Andrew Godlock, he's checked in for Jeff Teague. So he comes up empty, missing both. And Seattle's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
That's his first personal foul.
For Seattle, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Anderson right side. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Seattle?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Seattle. And both free throws good for Anderson. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. defended by Anderson. And Jones has it in the corner. On the wing, Green. Porzingis passes to Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Seattle leads by 2. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Outside Lawson. Kicks it to Gaudala. Back to Lawson. Right side, Mayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Seattle grabs the miss. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle.
Inside 2 minutes. Inside goal.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Mayo kicks to Lawson. Can't hit. Seattle goes the other way with it. And here they come. And it's Green with the jam.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Heat trail by 6. Gaudala dishes to Lawson. There's the pick. The feed to Anderson. Tries again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The Heat shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Bennett.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's Gaudala. Green with the rebound. Seattle leading by 3. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Bennett. Bennett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lawson the pass to Bennett. Mayo kicks to Lawson. Outside Mayo, right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The pass to Green. 11 seconds left in the first half. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one. The officiating manual, so clear, easy call.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Hunter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Seattle leads by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Ty, looking back at the flow of the game during this first half, what adjustments do you think are necessary?
We got to slow down the second chance points and the fast break. You know, I think we're stopping on the first shot, but then we don't get the rebound and put it right back in. So I know Coach will say something about that in the locker room.
You've got to finish those defensive possessions, Ty. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight at American Airlines Arena has been a close one. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Seattle leading by 3. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. We've got Green. Anderson is out there with Hunter. Then there's Okafor. Anderson passes to Hunter. Clock at 6. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Okafor. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Bennett. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Anderson outside. He kicks it to Okafor. Back to Anderson. Picked by Okafor. Green against T. Lets it fly from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for Seattle. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Stolen by Anderson and out of bounds. As the Heat gain possession. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Teague against Anderson. Here's Ingram. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Hunter. Teague covering. Hunter, the pass to Okafor. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Heat trail by 6. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Joseph kicks to T. From the line. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Hunter. Joseph with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
T dishes to Bennett. And he gets it to go. Bennett's got 6.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Seattle calls timeout.
Give him a round of applause, fans. Your Heat answers.
Seattle leading by 4. Towns sets the pick for Winslow. Okafor up top. Omer Ashik with the rebound. Ashik's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The dish to Gordon. Wide open. It's hauled in by the Heat. Asik's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ingram, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. He's got 17.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Gordon, the pass to Towns. Right block shot. Okafor kicks to Gordon. Again. This by Gordon.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for Anthony Bennett. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Asik. No good. That would have tied it. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Took him no time at all on that one. Winslow's got 5 points so far.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Pass to Joseph. Asik with a screen on Gordon. Joseph with the ball, and it's Gordon picking him up. They set the pick. Joseph dishes to Anderson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The lineup of the Seattle team.
Seattle leading by 5. Passes to Coleman. Puts up a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Asik's got his 6th rebound on the night, and Joseph kicks to T. 9 feet out. That's good from Joseph on the assist by T. 6 points for Joseph.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even last season. Averaged about 8 points a game. You get.
He certainly knows his role.
No good. Well, he'd go the other way with it. To the right side. Screen by Asik. Just 4 to shoot. That ties the game. 9 points for Jeff Teague.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Joseph with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Goudlock comes in for Jeff Teague. And it's Lawson in for Joseph. Porzingis, he's checked in for Seattle. And Goudlock kicks to Lawson. Asik the screen for Lawson. With some arc, it's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Now in the lineup of the Seattle team. Number 99.
6 to shoot. Ball stolen. Got a hand on it. With the floater, Goudlock's shot is off.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Coleman guarded by Mayo. Here's Coleman. And it's Miami with the rebound. For the lead, Lawson drives in, and he misses the go-ahead basket. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Porzingis. Lawson defending. Fires from the line. Shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. In the corner, Mayo with it. The pass to Ingram. To the inside. And it's blocked. On the wing, Gordon. He feeds it to Towns. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
A shot by Lawson, wide open. Miami no good on that time either.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Coleman, the pass to Porzingis. And that is good. And now a 4-point Seattle lead.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Timeout called the Heat. Anthony Bennett's checked in for Miami. And Seattle also making a change. Green's checked in. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Lawson with it. He's got 5. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Seattle leading by 4. Down low. It's tipped. Dishes it to Gaudelak. Shoots. Again, Mayo missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Outside, Green. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
I agree with you. I mean, anytime you can push things forward as you approach the end of the third quarter, it puts you in good position for that last quarter, which we all know is crunch time.
And Seattle making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Inside.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Lawson kicks to Bennett. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now Mayo, 5 points in the game. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. And Bennett throws it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
With 1 on the clock, an amazing shot just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. trail by 9. We've got Omer Ashik. Mayo out there with Bennett. Then there's Teague. And it's Joseph in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that. That happened. Yeah. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Mayo dishing to Bennett, and it's blocked. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Gordon's checked in for Seattle. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram, and Okafor with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Seattle?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Left side, Gordon. And it's Eric Gordon with the... That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And Seattle making a change here. Towns is checked in, and it's Eric Gordon with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside Teague to the inside. Nice shot by Bennett.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 8. Screen by Ashik. Teague drives in. Ashik, the pass to Bennett, makes it off the glass. Bennett's got 11 in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Coleman. No good again that time.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Ashik. And it's Seattle with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backcourt.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Stolen by Winslow. He dishes it to Okafor. Kicks it out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Ingram. It's deflected. Gordon inside. Feeds it to Winslow. And it's Okafor at the elbow. Kicks it to Towns. Back to Okafor. Just 5 to shoot. There's the dish to Towns. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively. Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. Man, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ingram.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Seattle calls timeout. Seattle has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Coleman, the pass to Winslow. Towns with it, working on Ashik. Towns, no luck. The Heat have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Bennett. Bennett's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Gordon with the defensive effort. And Seattle shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Towns with it, working on Ashik. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul, unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The first one falls.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Okafor. He has 9 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Teague against Gordon. Right wing. Winslow wide open. He fires a 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford. To have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Pick by Okafor. And there's the feed to Towns. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And here is Joseph. They set the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Teague. The offensive rebound. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Heat trail by 6. Teague left side. Knocks it loose. Pass to Ingram. Lawson from outside. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gordon with it. Now Lawson defending. Back to Gordon. Now the pass to Coleman. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Heat, Coleman. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting. Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
It's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Gordon's running, and that one's good.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Timeout. Start it.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of the run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bennett. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
The first one falls.
Talk about some great numbers for Bennett. He has 9 rebounds, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
And the dunk by Towns.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Right side T. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Here's Porzingis inside Towns and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Anthony Bennett. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
You know, he's their coach on the floor. There's no doubt about that. A great communicator, a great teammate, and as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line, and on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Teague. He kicks it to Usher. Outside Teague. From down in the low post, it goes. Teague's got 5 points now in the quarter. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Seattle leading by 10. Out left to the wing. All sorts of time. The shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lawson kicks to T. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Seattle calls timeout. They're in front by 8. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. And Ushik sends it back. Wow! Three-pointer, Lawson. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Dishes it to Towns. Outside Gordon. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Great D that time from T. Here's Miami now. Trailing here by 8. And it's Miami with another.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Personal foul at the line of Justice.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 8. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Teague. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Towns. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Coleman. He feeds it to Towns. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And here's Anderson from the arc, but they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Goudlock's shot is off. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan Player of the Game. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
There must be something about playing on the road that brings out the best in him. I haven't seen this in a player in a while. He gave a very focused and determined effort. And this effort is the biggest reason they're walking away with this win, Ernie, Kenny.
The assists were coming fast and furious for him, man. Always sharp, crisp passes that led to easy baskets. You gotta love to see him play like that.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Bye.